Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a vegetarian lasagna. This one is a Silverbeet pumpkin and chickpea lasagna. It's vegetarian friendly, it's absolutely delicious, and I've made this one for my friends at Kaboodle Kitchen for their Instagram recipe swap campaign. The first thing we're going to do is make our rich tomato sauce, and that's where the chickpeas are going to go. We need to heat our olive oil in a saucepan and add our garlic and onion. Cook that until it's nice and translucent. And now it's time to add the chickpeas, and we're just going to cook those in there for 2 to 3 minutes. Next ingredient to go in, we've got balsamic vinegar. It brings acidity to the sauce, but it also brings sweetness. In goes our tomato paste. This is the simplest sauce ever. The last ingredient to go in is our tomato passata. You could use tinned tomatoes or you could use fresh tomatoes as well. Okay, we're just gonna let that sit and reduce, and I'm gonna show you how to make our Cheats cheese sauce. So this is a Jamie Oliver hack that I picked up years and years ago, and he uses beautiful fresh ricotta. Now this is a smooth ricotta, really easy to get a hold of, and we're just going to pop that into a bowl. Next we're going to add our cheeses. So I've got some grated mozzarella cheese here, it's going to be lovely and melty. And I've also got good old Parmesan cheese. Good amount of black pepper and a pinch of salt seasoning. Now we're just going to mix it together until it's relatively smooth. You will have some lumps in there from the cheese, but remember, when this gets in the oven, it's going to melt and go all amazing and gooey and delicious. To our sauce, we're going to add our Italian herbs. So I'm using oregano, thyme, and basil, and I'm also going to season it really well with salt and some pepper. Okay. We've got our tomato sauce all cooked. We've got our Cheats cheese sauce, say that 3 times in a row, cooked. Next ingredients, we have our Silverbeet, one of my favorite green veggies. I've just shredded this really finely, and I'm going to add some baby spinach to that as well. I'm also using some pumpkin, and I've cut this pretty thinly. You can see here it's about 1/2 centimetre to 1 centimetre thick, and that's going to cook in our layers. It just adds a really nice texture to our lasagna and also bumps up the veggies that are in there. And last but not least, our pasta. I'm using some fresh gluten-free lasagna sheets. You could use any kind of lasagna sheets that you like, or you can even leave them out altogether. Now we've got all our elements ready, it's time to layer them up. You'll need a deep dish or your favorite lasagna dish, and we're going to put some tomato sauce down first, then some lasagna sheets, then our cheese, some Silverbeet, then our pumpkin, and just repeat it until she's nice and full. I'm using some more mozzarella for its meltiness. Also got some bocconcini here, just a little bit, which is fresh mozzarella that's just going to ooze over the top. And then to bring it all together, we've got our good old friend again, Parmesan cheese, part that everybody fights over, but we're not going too overboard either. Alright, have a look at this. Can see all those layers in there. I know it looks really high, but when it gets into the oven, the Silverbeet and the pumpkin, it all sort of condenses down and cooks really nicely. So 180 degrees, 45 minutes, and she's ready to eat. Our lasagna is out of the oven. Look at that crunchy, cheesy, golden top. Probably the best bit, I reckon, and the pumpkin's cooked through. This is such a great recipe for entertaining. It's gluten-free, vegetarian, packed full of so much flavour, but pretty simple to do. And if you do give it a go, make sure you tag Kaboodle Kitchen by using the hashtag #InTheKitchenWithKaboodle. I can't wait to cut a big piece of this, corner bit all the way. And just a word of warning, don't wear a white t-shirt if you do make this one. I'll see you soon for another recipe.